We're
Nice
here.
to see you guys.
Daddy's Game Time, walking towards the Anime Expo. Check it out. Beautiful building. We have a nice pretty dog walking next to us, so I feel pretty safe. How do you feel, Rick?
That dog actually did make me feel kind of safe now.
Yeah. Plus we have Godzilla right here in front of us. Awesome. Hey Godzilla.
How you doing? What part of Godzilla are you? All of Godzilla's? 2, 3, 4. Oh,
Nice.
the good ones.
The good ones. All the good ones.
It's very crowded here.
So we're here at the red light. We're making our way to the main hall here. Iconic Los Angeles Convention Center. Really happy to be here along with Rick.
Very happy to be here.
It was kind of chaotic to try to get in the morning, even as press. It must be much worse as regular attendee here.
I don't know if I have that patience to wait in line so many hours possibly. I don't even know if they were here like overnight. I don't know if they allow that, but
you know, this is the LA area version of Comic-Con.
Yeah.
This is the biggest event. So let's go. Let's get going, guys. All right. We got Godzilla's back here, making sure he's not gonna trip. Safety first. Safety first.
there's no buildings in his way, so I think it's all good. Skeletor?
So Rick, well, how was your flight here?
My flight was pretty amazing. It was like a 3-hour flight in a very small car. It was pretty cool, actually. Very comfortable.
Yeah, I fell asleep at the wheel the whole way.
That's pretty cool. I was sleeping right next to you, so I don't know how we made it.
You know, we're based out of the Central Coast of California, the beautiful Central Coast, and so we have this practically in our backyard. And
practically.
We're very fortunate to be where we're at today.
Excuse me. Coming through. As you can see, it's kind of hard to squeeze through with all these people. They're waiting in line. They're the regular attendees that you. Okay. Sorry. Got a lot of heavy equipment here. So.
Now, this is the part that makes me a little nervous sometimes. The enormous crowds. We're expecting somewhere between 120 to 130,000 people to attend this year's convention, and luckily we get to just say excuse me. We get to just say excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, thank you, excuse me, sorry. We get to just say excuse me, try to be as polite as we can be, and make our way through the crowds. We have this trusty badge here that allows us access to coming in and out through a hidden entrance.
I think we gotta.
Which is where? So it's so top secret, I can't even tell you on screen.
I think we gotta kind of go around that way.
We went around, but I think we could go around this way. So let's try to make the round here. Whoop.
I would love to like it.
Yeah, so Rick, you guys might be asking yourselves what's going on with the heavy equipment. Rick's fully loaded here. Looks like something out of a. All right, go ahead. Looks like something out of an action movie. You know, when they pack up all their weapons and stuff, and they go out and they have a great action scene. That's what we're trying to do. But instead of weapons, we're gonna shoot with these guys right here. Some of you might be wondering, what is your shooting setup like? Well, a lot of you are hearing me through a phone, a stabilizer, and a Rode microphone, and that works just great. So I can show you what my setup is like. Francisco is on the camera right now. Say hello, Francisco.
Hello.
All right. And so if you're wondering, this is a Canon 5D Mark III. This is an H6 zoom with the microphone attachment at the front. It has attachments for additional microphones on the sides, connected directly into the mic here. I also have this trusty light. See that? Woo! Trusty light with a battery pack on it. This adapter here that allows me to have both on top at the same time. I'm not so sure how flimsy it may or may not be. So if it breaks at some point, it's gonna come out of Francisco's wallet. You can bet on that. Right, Francisco?
Yes.
You're supposed to say no, buddy. Also, one last thing, I just got little earbuds to be able to monitor the audio. We got some commotion happening. I think some people are getting really happy to finally get in after a few hours of waiting in line. We were just inside a few hours ago, maybe an hour ago, right, Francisco? And it's popping inside, it's popping out here. There's a lot of anxiousness for people to try to get in, and I'm pretty anxious too. I'm trying to get in too, but we'll see how this works out. The super duper top secret entrance, the front door. We just came in through the front door.
I was expecting to meet some resistance, like people saying like, hey, get back in the line, or something like that. But no, we just kind of
very cool.
Very cool about it.
Yeah, we don't condone sneaking into this anime though. I mean, to this anime exposition.
Anime Expo, Leo. Anime Expo.
Axe.
Look, there's a guy you saw earlier. There's Daft Punk over there. Look at that pencil. Daft Punk. Part 1 of 2.
So we're here, we're happy. This is one of the coolest buildings I've been to in the LA area. It's just an amazing building. This is the Kensha Hall here in the LA Convention Center. I came to many events here, and it's just so nicely kept. The design is excellent for large events, for multiple large events, and for the most part everything is very well organized. I'm very happy that this happens here and not just some giant stadium or arena, because that would be a lot of work to do. What do you think about the venue, Rick?
I don't know. I'm still kind of in a mystery about it. I didn't really get to see much of kind of like an itinerary of this place. So I'm really just kind of, this thing is too huge. I'm really just kind of going with the flow, really. Ooh, that's a lot of steps.
Breathe it out, Rick. Breathe it out. Let it burn.
Let it burn.
All right. I'm gonna start recording a little bit.
So, welcome to my crib. This is the main floor, the main hall, right? I believe. So, I'm hoping to see a lot of cosplayers, more than we did outside.
Don't underestimate me!
I believe some of the more well-known, more cosplay famous are in here. So we're gonna kind of go chase them down and see if we can find them. Whoa! I got two cameras. It's pretty heavy equipment, guys.
Time here at the main hall at AX 2017. We're actually having a lot of fun here today. It's a really, really chaotic atmosphere. There's
tons of people.
A lot of people, yes. Thousands upon thousands of people. And we're having a hard time concentrating because for all the masses that we have here, we also have a lot of cosplayers and a lot of interesting costumes that we keep seeing popping up over and over again. This year's big theme, Rick, I think, is Dragon Ball Z. What's it called? Dragon Ball Z
Fighters? Super?
Super. So, what do you think so far about that?
I'm actually digging it, and to be honest, remember me and you were actually on the drive over here. We were actually talking about Dragon Ball, and we were talking about, like, you know, how back in the day, Saturday morning cartoons, we would wake up every morning to watch the DV or the DBZ episode. So it's kind of cool because it's kind of touching base to that theme of what we were reminiscing about as little kids. So
right.
It's kind of a nostalgia factor, I think, more than anything, that we're seeing a lot of this here, amongst other things, which is pretty cool too. So within the Dragon Ball theme, what we're also seeing a lot of is they have Bandai's here. They're doing a lot of presentation for the video game Dragon Ball. What is it? Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Right.
They have like a what do you call it? A hunt. I forgot what it's called, where you go searching for the items.
It's like an egg hunt.
An egg hunt, basically, with Dragon Ball themed stuff. They give you like a little map to follow. It's got little key points where you have to go to, and, you know, we didn't really take an in-depth look. We weren't here for that, but it's pretty cool. You know, a lot of people kind of enjoy that. They're gonna be walking around either way, so.
Right. One of the things to understand is a lot of these booths, they're open to the public as we're trying to gain access to them. So it's kind of hard to sometimes get into the nitty-gritty of each one because yes, we do have access to getting in there and getting in there right away. However, the big problem is with trying to
time away from them.
Somebody who knows more about whatever it is they're trying to show at their booth. And that is the problem right there. There's nobody available because everybody's so busy scrambling trying to get to where the fans are at.
Well, right. I mean, they've got their sales going on, they've got their demos going on, they've got their little things going on. And we're taking that away from them, trying to just say, hey, what's this all about? Can you explain this? How does this work? How does this function? So it's actually pretty nice because they are trying to, they're trying their best to accommodate us. And we actually did get an interview with, what was Indie? I forget the name. You'll see it in one of the other videos that we have here. But it was one of their video games that they were producing for Nintendo Switch, right?
Correct. So yeah, I mean, Dragon Ball Z, Fighter Z is one of the most impressive games that I have seen this year, and I'm just really ecstatic to have seen it live and in person.
I'll be honest, when I saw it on E3, it looked great. I'm not gonna say it looked lame or it looked great, but it was missing that Dragon Ball element where they can fly off screen, fight each other in midair, then all of a sudden in an island, and then all of a sudden back to the city because they just smack each other so hard. Teleportation and all that stuff. But seeing this right now, the demo live, yeah, it works. It makes sense the way that they presented it. It makes sense how you fight it. They kind of took out that global aspect and just kind of focused on the local of you two fighting one-on-one, which is actually 3-on-3, but at a one-on-one pace. So it looks cool. It looks really nice. It looks very crisp, very clean. The animation, the introduction of every character into battle and out of battle looks pretty amazing. So I don't know if it's a launch type of purchase for me, but it's definitely going to be a purchase in the future.
So this has been the Vendors Hall here at AX 2017. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out our other videos.